This is Mexico, land of beauty, land of contrasts. For many Americans, it recalls ancient cities set in peaceful valleys. Or Mexico City, with its broad boulevards and fast-moving traffic. And many monuments to a nation's history. A heritage that goes back more than 1,000 years to the pyramids of the Mayas and the Aztec, ancient people who worshipped in fear the sun god and the feathered serpent. To each visitor, Mexico offers a different face, a different story. But this is about the people of Mexico, the way they live, and how their lives have been ennobled by a vibrant faith in God. It's a story that is as much a part of Mexico as the colorful marketplace, a tribute to the enduring devotion of the Mexican people. Over the past 400 years, these people have given eloquent expression to their faith by building ornate churches, richly decorated with carving in stone. But the heart of their faith is here, at this shrine in Mexico City, the shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe, Nuestra Señora de Guadalupe. From all over Mexico, from all the Americas, 5 million people come each year to pay homage to Mary, the Mother of God. The pilgrims are from all walks of life, Indian peons, office workers, doctors, lawyers, wealthy and poor, influential and oppressed. All bring tokens of their love to Our Lady, the gifts of flowers, music, and song. This pilgrimage is typical, led by the children in bright costumes. It is but one of many hundreds that come here every year. Every day from early morning until late at night, processions form around the great basilica. They are gay with bright-colored banners and pictures bearing the image of Our Lady. Within the great church is the object of their pilgrimage, the cloak of Juan Diego, high above the main altar. The cloak of a poor Indian that received miraculously the image of Our Lady. After 400 years, it is fresh and unfaded, an image dear to the heart of every Mexican. These, then, are the Pilgrims of Guadalupe, the people of Mexico who bring their joys and sorrows, their needs and heartache to the feet of Our Lady. Their pilgrimage is a great spiritual experience in which the entire family takes part. It is a ringing affirmation of faith amid many hardships. For life in Mexico is not easy for most people. Thousands of peons have left the barren countryside to seek their fortune in the noise and confusion of the cities. But jobs are hard to find, and unemployment is high. For most, it is a hard uphill climb out of poverty and ignorance. This is why many have continued their pilgrimage of need beyond the borders of their own country, seeking good wages in the fabulous land to the north, the United States. By truck or on foot, legally and illegally, thousands of migrant workers cross the border each year to labor in the lettuce fields of Texas, in the citrus groves of California, in the harvests of more than 20 states. The bracero comes under contract approved by both the United States and Mexico. He remains 6, 12, or 18 months and then returns home. Bound for the citrus harvest in California, this group of workers have been 3 days on the road. Now they reach their destination, a place called Scott's Camp in Orange County. For most of the men, it is their first trip away from home. They are strangers to each other and to this new country. Scotty, the camp owner, is a genial, friendly fellow. He welcomes them and helps them get settled in their new quarters. It's already late in the day and work begins early tomorrow. Orange picking may look like a pleasant occupation, but after 10 hours in the heat, it is grueling, hard labor. Mexican work, some people call it, because of the long hours and small return. Yet these men from Mexico harvest millions of dollars in agricultural products for American farmers every year. Most of them are married. They come seeking funds to pay old debts, to maintain their families, to find security. The migrant worker receives small wages by American standards, but if he is hardworking and thrifty, his American earnings may well be enough to make the first payment on a farm back in Mexico. For this, a man can afford to work from dawn to dusk, to suffer isolation and loneliness. When Sunday comes, the separation is most painful. In Mexico, Sunday is God's day, a day of rest, a day to visit and enjoy family and friends. But here, there is nothing to do. No church, no mass. And when you can neither read nor write, there's not even the pleasure of a letter from home. Life has become aimless, empty. Sometimes the men can hitch a ride to town many miles from the camp. But as they come, hopeful for new experience, the braceros encounter problems. If a man doesn't want to spend his wages on liquor or new friends, there's just not much to do in this American village. Mexico is far away, and the United States seems a strange and unfriendly place. Even God seems far away. Amid this desolation, in the hearts of many of these pilgrims, there rises a prayer to their patroness of Guadalupe. Madre de Dios, have you forgotten me, your son? Can you not take away this loneliness?